Hello, everyone. Let me introduce you. Today we have a special guest. Today is with us Corey Brooks. Welcome, Corey. How are you?
I'm good, Guillermo. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm doing very well. Thank you.
That's great. So let's talking about a little bit, Corey, about these new trends. This new way to create value with technology. So what do you? We can start about tell us a little bit about your background. What are you doing in your life, and what are you doing right now in Metaverse?
Absolutely. Again, thank you. Yeah, my background. So, out of the military, some time ago, I fell into marketing and advertising, and while falling into it, fell in love with it. It's been an amazing journey, and it's helped me really gain the knowledge base that I've been kind of working with, I would say, over the years, and gaining more and more. In which, as the evolution of all of this kind of has come together, now we have the metaverse. And that's one of those things where, I got to meet the founders, Alan and Paul and Julie, and really hit it off when it came to, what technology was doing and the direction it was going. And then I saw what they were doing as a company. And for me, it made absolute sense to be involved in something so great. And really understanding the space and what the technology components were behind it. And then not even to mention, the accessibility that they are giving to brands, from retail brands to, brands that essentially just want to, recognize their own brand and push it out there. So the opportunities are endless in this space, and that's what excited me.
Yeah, of course. And actually, for example, I started working in marketing divisions 20 years ago, and I remember that we use technology in that time, but not really accessible technology, because you need to build, the internally in each company. And actually, the biggest companies or the large companies, they can do that. But right now we are living in different times, because right now you have access to more technology, low cost. So as I understand, you help more in the retail sector, right, to create amazing experience and things like that. Can you share a little bit about some success stories? How do you create value?
Absolutely. We have to first probably look at the engine and the capabilities of what our co-founders built. And you even said it, low code, in giving them the ability to jump right in and build something truly amazing. And these aren't just websites, right? These are experiences that an individual organization can come into and start to play with and really have fun with. So that side of things, it's really, really exciting. And we look forward to the expansion of technology and really where it's going and how it will be leveraged in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for example, in the retail space, there is more the omni-channel strategy. Actually, we have just one client, and that client they use mobile devices, the e-commerce value proposition of the brands. How do you integrate that value, into the channels with VR? And many people they don't understand clearly what is exactly metaverse, value.
Right. So when it comes to the value of metaverse, and I do like to use them all as an example, because it's truly special to me and to the entire organization here. But the value really comes from the engine and what the engine's capabilities are. And as I mentioned, the low code, but that it's a web-based proprietary software platform that our co-founders built that's accessible on over 7 billion different devices. Not even to mention the fact that it's, working with, it's WebXR enabled. And so, it's accessible on the devices, but it's also accessible in virtual reality. And so if you don't have a headset, which we're understanding that, those are coming along and the adaptation of a headset is moving forward. Yeah. But more people have mobile devices than they do headsets. Yeah. And so they built, really for mobile first. And, we started talking about that, I want to say years ago, right? Build mobile first, build mobile first. And that's what they did in this space, in the metaverse space. And so it's, quite frankly, it's very exciting to be a part of this, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. And tell us a little bit, what about will be your conference in this Global Metaverse Forum? What you are preparing for that moment?
Yeah, so, when we start looking at the metaverse and virtual reality or VR, and what the technological capabilities are for a retail brand, it's beyond our imagination, right? The possibilities. We always like to jokingly say, if you can imagine it, we can build it. And that's really the cool part. And so I'm really excited to be talking about retail's next big bet and what's going to be taking place inside of the metaverse, as well as inside of the mall, which is our place for brands to come in and really start to explore and see the possibilities of what they can do.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Corey, for this small interview, and we are really glad to be working with you, helping the people to understand better these opportunities, these new ways of generate value and jobs, because there are new kind of jobs that it doesn't exist right now.
Yep. Yeah, no, and thank you so much, Guillermo, and the entire team. I'm very grateful for this opportunity and look forward to, continuing to keep the conversations open with you as well.
Okay, thank you very much, and we inviting you to the Global Metaverse Forum.